Good morning from Sigiriya. So currently it's 4:30 in the morning and we're heading up Pidurangala Rock for sunrise, which is, alright, you can't even see me, which is the rock where you can see sunrise over Lions Rock. So we have to head to a temple now and we have to drive on the road exactly where we got charged by an elephant yesterday. So I'll drive there and then tell you more about where we're going. So we survived the drive. It was very sketchy, just little country roads by ourselves, and there were just warning signs about elephants. So we're here now. I think it's up here. Yeah, so we've only left ourselves about 25 minutes to get to the top. I think it's about a half an hour hike, so we should get there in time. Quick walkers. We're just going into the temple now to pay our ticket to get to the steps to find the way up. Tickets are 1,000, so what's that, about £3, £2.50ish. They said they recommend a guide, but it's fair they say that with everything, just to make money. But the other person we have seen come in did have a guide, because we don't really know the way. I thought it'd be easy in this. There's steps here.
So this one's the viewpoint now?
Yeah, this is to the Pidurangala viewpoint. This is our view, and you can just hear monkeys everywhere around you.
Thankfully no fucking elephants.
Yeah, we're so glad we didn't see elephant. It was so scary. We were both a bit rattled after yesterday getting charged by one. They're saying it's a well-defined path. I'm not sure how well-defined this is. This isn't the right way. It's not the right way.
This isn't.
No, that can't be. I think this is the way. We found some other people who also don't know the way, but we're just walking through. I'm not sure it's just well defined. Literally walk through a jungle with a bit of a path. This is my view. Picking a route here. We could just be lost in the jungle because we're struggling. This corner's a joke. I think this is the way though. Look there. We found some sort of viewpoint behind, but we've still got all the way there to get up, and I don't know how. This can't be the right route, but apparently I'm tour guide now. Everyone's just following me. I feel responsible. Alright, we've found the path. It's weird to think this isn't the path really. Fuck's sake. Oh. Joe Martin special route. There we go. Here's what we've been looking for. A lot easier. No branches to walk through. No climbing. Easy. This kind of does make more sense. At least we know we're going the right way now. Mine was just a little shortcut I thought would take us on, because we're tight for time. But I've seen a bit of sunrise, but I think we missed most of it. But we're going to head to Lions Rock after as well. So a full day of hiking. I'm going to hopefully get the drone up as well if it's not too windy. The view. Here we go. All the elephants in there. I found the rock climbing we were meant to do, not the one I sent us on. 2 girls followed us as well, which they're probably swearing about. Some English bloke now for leading them through the jungle. But yeah, arrows and everything. Definitely the right way. But I'd like to say mine's a bit more adventurous. You don't want the well-defined path.
Just scaling the actual...
Yeah, scaling the actual mountain. Oh!
You right?
Yeah, I just slipped.
You alright?
Yeah, I think the first staircase we went up was wrong. Alright, I'm going to have to put the camera away because I have to climb up that. Made it to the top for sunrise. beautiful. I'll get some cinematic shots, show you the true beauty of it over the forest. It's JP trying to get up. I think you better go up that way. Give us your trousers. I just ran. Get a bit of speed. Or go up there. It's probably the proper route. Well, dude, honestly, mountain's fine. You just run. Worst case, you're going to land back on the rock.
Oh, I reckon you're going to go down there.
Why would you go down there? Just do what I did.
Yeah, but Martin, my ankles are a bit flat.
I'll grab you.
Yeah.
Struggling, he is. Proper struggling. Definitely too windy for my drone, but the sunset is unbelievable. Look at that. Highly recommend doing this. People say it's better to come here for sunrise and then go to Lions Rock after, which is what we're doing. I'm probably going to do it again in a couple of weeks, but we thought we'd miss sunrise, to be honest, but we've kind of caught the best bit of it where the sun's fully up, but it's just bright orange. So we're going to just enjoy the sunset, and yeah, then we'll head down the proper route to go to Lions Rock. So we're heading down now. Sunrise was actually unreal. We did get there in time, we saw the best bit of it, and we're heading to Lions Rock now, and we're going down the proper path. So I'll show you the proper path so you don't make the same mistake as me, but when you come, just make sure you follow the actual stairs. It's not as like rough as it looked on mine. That's not the proper route, clearly. This is the actual path you're going to take, stairs the whole way, and they've got lights as well, so look out for them. Don't walk through the forest, because that's what we came through. So we're back in the tuk-tuk now. When you get the path up, go to the full on, go to the right. There's a path there's a few stairs slightly to the right. They're the ones we got, which were wrong. If you go fully to the right, that's the right one. So yeah, we're heading to Lions Rock now. It's like a 10-minute drive. We don't know where to park, but we're just going to find someone there, and then yeah, we'll show you around Lions Rock. Perfect, more elephants for us to have a scrap with. I think they're scared of us now. We've had one charge at us and he bottled it when he saw me. I think he spread the word to his mates. Just don't think they'd fancy it. But if I did see one, I would run. We're heading to Lions Rock now. I think it's a lot more expensive. So the last place we paid 1,000 rupees, which is about £2.50. Apparently here it's like $30. So about £25, and a lot of people also get a guide. I'm not sure we will, but I'm just going to Google about Lions Rock. I think Sigiriya is what the actual rock is called. I think it's like a tourist name, Lions Rock.
You are ticket in museum, not here.
Ticket for the rock?
Rock ticket in museum.
In the museum. Okay. Secured the tickets, 8,910 rupees or $30, so about £25 to go up to the rock. We've already said no to a guide, and yeah, we'll head up now. And I've actually learned a little bit about it, so I'll be able to tell you at the top. I might need my phone to read it, but my memory's not very bad. Not very bad, it is very bad.
Is that learning?
Nah, I know most of it. I've only read it once though. I don't have a photographic memory. I've been plastering for too many years. I've not used my brain in about 5 years.
Okay.
Thank you. Our hope of a short walk doesn't look promising. It's all the way up there. 660 feet is about 200 metres. At least it's a lot better signposted this time. Heading upstairs now. Very steep. Must be a few hundred steps to get up here, but the view's mad. There's loads of different layers to the palace apparently, different gardens and everything. Hopefully I'll be able to show you at the top. So the Lions Rock, it's called the Lions Rock because they have these lion's feet about halfway up. So it's got lion's feet either side, and then the staircase through the middle. And I read that it was to like welcome visitors, but also warn enemies about, yeah, the king, who I'll tell you more about when I get to the top. This is a really safe staircase. But the views are mad. The top of Lion's Rock is actually only 1 metre above where we went earlier, apparently. As you can probably see, that's where we were earlier. So we've made it to the top with the views. Over there is the Western Palace, obviously east, and all the different palaces, all the different gardens. And here is my attempt at a history lesson. So the person who made this palace, it's like a palace and a fortress, as you could probably tell because it's so high up. Let's get some decent lighting. So the guy who did it was King Kashyapa. So King Kashyapa actually killed his dad, Datu Sena, and scared away his brother, who was Moggallana. So he fled to India. When he became king, the first thing he did was move to Sigiriya instead of the capital, which was Anuradhapura. So he moved to Sigiriya and he wanted a palace on top of here, which is why it's like a palace and a fortress. Apparently he was scared after he killed his dad. He thought his brother would come after him, who was the rightful heir for the throne. So he made built his palace on a massive fortress, so it'd be hard for it to happen. So, and as I said earlier, it's called Lion's Rock because of the rock that they carved into a lion's feet halfway up. So all this happened in 495 CE, so 1,500 years ago, and it actually ended by Moggallana, so the rightful heir for the throne, came back from India to get his throne back and actually killed his brother. But the way that it happened, there's a few different stories. One was like the elephant got scared at some point and started to turn back, which all the troops for Kashyapa thought was him retreating. So they all fled. It caused absolute chaos, and in that the king died. And another story was with no troops to support him, he actually killed himself. He sliced his own neck with a dagger before his brother could kill him. So that's the story about Lion's Rock up here where we are currently, and this is all 1,500 years ago. Very interesting stuff. I hope you enjoyed my attempt at a history lesson. I'm not really good at remembering facts, so it's been very cool doing both of these. So personally, I think you should do both if you've got the time and willing to pay that extra $30 to do Lion's Rock as well. If you're only picking one, I'd probably pick the viewpoint for sunrise, just because you can see everywhere. The views are similar at both. So if you're interested in history and want to learn more, I'd come to this one and get a guide. I feel without a guide, there isn't much to know about it. Obviously you can Google stuff about it, but getting a guide would be very helpful if that's your sort of thing and you're interested in that. But if you're just looking to get a cool view for sunrise, check out the other rock, which I've forgotten the name of, Pidurangala or something like that. I'll put it on screen now because I've forgotten. But yeah, it's been very good, and thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and this will be my last video with Jordan. So the rest of the time I've got another 6 weeks in Sri Lanka, so keep watching my videos, and yeah, I'll have a few new ones coming with some new mates coming out in 2 weeks.